Hi grade 2. Today our lesson it will be about centimeters and meters. So let's start our lesson. Our objectives for today is to know when to use the meter and when to use the centimeter. And we will learn also how to measure the length of the different objects using the ruler. So if I want to measure the length of any object, I will use two units. I can use the centimeter and I can use the meter. So I will refer to centimeter as cm and I will refer to meter as m. So centimeter means cm and meter mean m. Also, you should know that each meter equal 100 centimeter. So inside each meter there is 100 centimeter. Please put this in your mind. Now, someone will ask me, Miss, how long is 1 meter? I will tell you that the distance between this boy and this girl, it's about 1 meter. So how long is 1 meter? You can imagine the distance between the boy and the girl, it's equal 1 meter. Or I will give you another example. The length of this guitar, it's about 1 meter. So how long is 1 meter? Try to imagine the length of this guitar. It's about 1 meter. Now let's see how long is 1 centimeter. Suppose I have this ruler, and as you know that the ruler contain numbers from 0 till maybe 15 till 20, whatever. Now the distance between any number and the next one, it's equal 1 centimeter. So the distance between 0 and 1, it's equal 1 centimeter. So as you can see here, 1 centi, it's very small than 1 meter. This is why we said that in 1 meter we have 100 centimeter. Now, I need to know if I want to measure these small objects. For example, the length of my book, the length of my desk, the length of my hand, the length of the pencil, the length of the spoon, the length, for example, of the straw. To measure the length of these small objects, it's better to use the centimeters because I'm dealing with small objects. So to measure the small object, I will use the centimeter. Now, if I want to measure the length of the very big object, for example, like the length of the building, the length, for example, of my room. So to measure the length of these big objects, I will use the meters. So again, for the small object, I will use centimeter. For the big objects, I will use the meter. Now, let's learn how to measure the length of any object using the ruler. First, I will start by putting the beginning of my object. It should be exactly at 0. Then I will look where is the end of my object. Yes, here as you can see, the object end at number 5. So this is the length of my object. It's equal 5 centimeter. So I will say that the length of the eraser equal 5 centimeter. Now I will give you another example. Let's take this eraser for example. And let me change the color to make it more clear. Now, the length of this object, it's end between 9 and 10 because here is the end of my object. Now, can I say that or shall I say that the length of my object it's 9 or 10? I should not say it's 9 centimeter or it's 10 centimeter. It's exactly between 9 and 10. So I will say that the length of my object equal 9 and half. So I will write 9 0.5 centimeter. Always, if it's between two numbers, you should take the back number and you will write and half. How I will represent and half? I will write 0.5. So what is the length of this eraser? It's 9.5 centimeter. I will give you another example. Let me also change the color. Suppose the end of my object it's here. Yes, now also it's between 12 and 13, but it's not at the middle between 12 and 13. It's before the middle. This is the middle between 12 and 13. So if it's before the half, I will say that the length of this eraser it's 12 centimeter. So it's 12 centimeter. Again, if it's exactly at the number, I will write the number. If it's between two number, at the middle exactly between two number, I will write the back number and half. If it's before the half, between two number, I will take the back number. The same, if it's here after the half, I will take the next number. So I will take 13. I hope everything is clear, and for any question you can ask me. For example, let's take this teddy bear and measure the length of it. So I will start from 0. It will be the beginning of the teddy bear. Then I will look till I reach the end of the teddy bear, and I will check what is this number in the ruler. So it's 5. So this means that the length of the teddy bear equal 5 centimeter. Let's take, for example, this bag. So again, I will start from 0 at the beginning of my bag till I reach the end of the bag. Yes, I will check in the ruler which number is this. Is this number? So it will give me 8. This means that the length of this bag equal 8 centimeter. Let's see what is the length of this ball. Again, I will put my ruler exactly at the beginning of the ball till I reach the end of it. Yes, this is the length of my ball, but as I have here, as you can see here, it's between 2 and 3. It's exactly at the middle between these two numbers. This means that the length of the ball equal to 0.5, 2.5 centimeter. Now quickly I will show you some object and I will tell you what is the better unit to measure each object. For example, this knife, because it's small, I will measure it using centimeter. This very big shape, because it's very big, I will measure it using the meter. This big wall, sure, it will be meter. This small key, it's very small, so I will measure it using the centimeter. The long of this man, meter. The long of this paper clips, also centimeter, because it's very small. The length of Burj Khalifa, yes, it's very big, so sure I will use meter. The length of the UAE flag, also meter. The length of this shoes, centimeter. The length of this plane, meter, because it's very big. The length of this brush or comb, I will use centimeter. The length of the pyramid in Egypt, I will use meter, it's very big. The length of the pencil, centimeter. The length of this cube, I will use centimeter.